Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now is we are going to follow our regular steps to go ahead and solve for x in this equation. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and put a text box up just to remind us that our first step is to go ahead and find the missing measure. Okay, remember our steps don't change. Our second step is to plug measure in as solution to the equation. And then finally, our last step is to solve the equation. And remember, we don't change that. We don't change that no matter what type of angle we're working with. We're going to follow those three steps. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find the missing measure. And I am saying that right now I have to find my missing measure. I'm doing 180, which is the total measure of the triangles, minus 62 minus 44. Okay. And you know that we're following our order of operations. So first we subtract 180 minus 62, and then we subtract the rest from 144. When we do that, we are going to get 74 degrees. Okay. So then in my second step, I'm plugging that into my equation. So I end up with 2x is equal to 74. I'm going to go ahead and do x equals 74 divided by 2 to solve. And I end up, sorry, I just skipped my last step. Let's go ahead and cut that out. So I plugged it into my equation. I went ahead, I was solving, but that's okay because I was on that part anyway. So I'm going to go through and again, I'm plugging in x equals 74 divided by 2. And when I solve that, x 74 divided by 2 is going to be 37. Okay, and that's your answer. So again, you're just following those same steps that we have had set up the whole time we've been solving for the variable in here. We're going to go ahead and find the missing measure, plug in the measure as a solution to the equation, and then solve the equation. Go ahead and work on the next section of your guide.